Welcome back to another Elite SNG poker coaching session, low stakes edition. We are here with a 525 Don, otherwise known as Double Up Turbo. Don standing for double or nothing. It just sounds cooler. So that's what I call it. And we have 1,700 chips here at 25.50. And we will show you the hand that we played. We folded every single hand besides this hand here, pocket nines. We are in the big blind here, and we just thought 6 might go for a min raise here, and we just thought we might want to just play it aggressive here. So we do go for a re-raise here with our pocket nines, playing it aggressive. We do get a call here by player 6, and he checks on the flop. And when he checks, he's showing weakness there. And we go ahead and we bet 350 into 600. I like our bet. You could also make it upwards of 450. And we take it down with the CBet there. And we add some chips to our stack. So other than this hand right here, we have folded the entire SNG. Just looking for premium hands to start. And always remaining patient and tight and aggressive. Six three offsuit. I think we can just let it go. Queen 8, just going to fold here. Player 1 does go for a 3x raise here. No need to tango with player 1 here with our Queen 8 offsuit. We do hit a queen here, but we may be outkicked because our 8 kicker is not the greatest. But I think we're ahead. But like I said, we could be outkicked. And player 1 takes it down there with the CBet. Eight deuce, just gonna fold it. So I hope you guys are making a lot of progress. I'm excited to hear about your success stories. We have a shove here by player 2 over the top of player 5, making the 3x raise here pre-flop. And player 5 gets there on the river with the runner spade for the flush. Ace high flush draw there, ace high flush. Jack deuce fold. So pretty unfortunate there for player 2, but that's poker. Jack deuce. I think I will fold. A7 here, we get 3.5x raised here by player 1 on the button. And I think we just let our A7 go. Write a note on player 1. 3.5x raise us. Goes for the 3x raise here versus player 5. And we just fold our 7-6. Player 6 here shoves, and player 1 makes a light call. They both have ace 10. Wow. Light shove by player 6 and light call by player 1. Both pretty bad. The call was worse than the shove by 6. But I didn't like either of those plays there. But this is the low stakes level. Plenty of money to be made because people are playing like that. King Jack here. We will min raise. One of our better hands so far. And we take it down there pre-flop. King 10 here. Suit it, we can. Min raise. I'm just going to go with the conservative fold. And look to steal some chips from player 5 or player 4. Player 6 seems willing to shove over the top pretty light. And I think we'll write a note on that. And we fold our 9-7. We get min raised there by player 4. We could go for the re-raise, so loose and aggressive re-raise there. But we'll just fold. And King 9 here. I think I'll min raise player 5. And we take it down with our King 9 offsuit. Jack 9 here on the button. I think I can fold. I'm not looking to be over aggressive. We do miss a flop. So it looks like a good fold here for our Jack 9. We do have the backdoor flush draw, having the 9 of clubs, but we miss that as well. And ace 6 takes it down. Ace 3 here. I will min raise. And we take it down. So I'm just being selectively aggressive and not trying to be over aggressive in one position, but instead diversify where we make our raises at. Five, 3 suited here. I think we just fold it. And it's the second time player 1 has got my big blind, I do believe. Player 6 goes all in here. A little more than 8 big blinds there. And I only suggest going all in there with a pretty good hand like ace jack or better. Pocket 9s are better. Pocket 8s are pushing it. Any other pocket pair other than pocket 9s are better. It's pretty much pushing it. Jack 10 here offsuit. Just let it go. Maybe find a raise under the gun or when I'm in the small blind versus player 5 in the big blind. We min raise here in the small blind and player 1 shoves. And I expect it to be pretty light here. So he does a good job of shoving light and taking it down. And by light, I mean like ace 10, ace 9, ace jack, somewhere in there. Disconnect it. So I'm connected to the internet, so hopefully we can connect pretty soon here. This is my trick. I usually disconnect from my internet and reconnect. And hopefully it will work. It does. And we fold our 9-3 here. Player 6 probably makes a raise because we were disconnected. But fortunately, we find our way back. 4-3 suited here. I will go for a steal here. We do have 2 free cards if we're called. But we just take it down pre-flop. And that's fine by me. We have a 4x here by player 6, and I can just fold my king 10 offsuit. It's not strong enough to do anything there. Jack 5. Just let it go. Player 5 goes for a min raise here. And player 4 shoves over the top. So you have to be very careful when you find your raises because people will shove over the top of you. Jack 7 here under the gun. I was thinking about a raise, but I'll just let it go. Now looking to get out of line here. Running late in this S&G. We do flop a jack, but someone probably does have an ace. Looks like 6 has an ace, at least. And ace 5 takes it down on the river, so pretty unfortunate there for player 6. And player 4 is ecstatic right now, taking it down there with the 5. And he min raises us again here. And we'll go for the loose aggressive re-raise. And we take it down. So he was just bullying us, trying to take our big blind there. And we find the proper move. Take it down pre-flop. Ace 9 here, we just jam it, not looking to min raise and have player 5 shove over the top of us. So we just shove there. Jack 9 suited. We could min raise. We'll just let it go this time. I like a min raise actually, but it's alright. We improve slightly here. King Jack suited. And we get walked. Queen 3 here in the small blind. Player 1 goes for a min raise. Player 5 calls. King 7-5 on the flop. CBet here by player 1 takes it down. And we pick up Jack 6 here on the button. just fold. $3x here by player 5 in the small blind, called by player 4. And looks weak here, called by Jack 9, and takes it down. So I don't I don't like the way player 5 finished that hand by jamming. I think if you just CBet half pot, it looks stronger and you might be able to represent the ace. You probably still get called at low stakes by the guy with the jack, but overall, I think this session you guys could definitely learn from. It was well played, 4-handed. There was some good re-raise spots and also CBet spots. So as always, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. We ended up winning 475 on the session. You can always run 4 tables at a time on this site and most sites. And if you do run 4 tables, you can always win all 4 of them. And that's almost $20 in about 25 minutes. So pretty good profit in a short amount of time. Can't complain. So again, thank you for joining me. And until next time, best of luck. I hope you guys are finding success on your journey to build your bankroll. And I look forward to hearing about it. And I will talk to you guys next time. All right, thank you.